Okay. The top, I guess I shouldn't say title, sorry. It's a very simple issue. Either you believe in human rights or you don't. For example, you believe that the same rights apply to all humans. Or you believe that some are more deserving than others. Quote by Owen Roberts. By show of hands, who here believes in human rights? All right, that's everyone. Okay. And by a show of hands, who believes in the 14th Amendment, the one that states that everyone should be treated equal, better known as civil rights? Good deal. I agree also. According to dictionary.com, marriage is a legally, religiously, and socially sanctioned union of persons who commit to one another, forming a familiar and economic bond, familial, family bond. Today I would like to inform you on a select few reasons why some same-sex marriages should be recognized by all U.S. governments. And I know the federal U.S. government has recognized it, but the separate states, there are still states that don't. Some of these reasons include having the same marriage benefits as heterosexual couples, allowing each human to express one's love for one another regardless of sex, and to experience happiness to the fullest. Allowing homosexual couples to marry would allow them to benefit just as much as heterosexual couples, getting all the same benefits regardless. And you may not realize all the benefits to marriage, but according to NOLO.com, a few major benefits include medical benefits, IRS benefits, taxing benefits, and government benefits. The medical benefits might be making a decision for a loved one who's become incapacitated, who can't make decisions for themselves. And also just being able to go visit a loved one in the hospital, because usually you can't if you're not considered family or married to. Taxing benefits would be filing joint income tax returns with the IRS and the state authorities, because the federal already does recognize it, but our state does not, Mississippi. And also the government benefits of receiving Social Security, Medicare, and disability for spouses. Allowing same-sex couples to marry is an important aspect for couples to express their love for one another. When the government declines same-sex couples the right to marry, it is in all reality taking away the person's constitutional rights. In turns, it means gays are not as free as heterosexuals to express their love for one another in public, private, whatever. But they're just not as free to do so. And everything over a period of time changes, so this could also include the laws of marriage. According to Forbes.com, our nation was predicated on unalienable rights, with governance through family, church, and community, each rightfully sovereign within its sphere. Human dignity, legal equality, and personal freedom, and allowing church and state to be separate. So to a believer in human rights, you must also believe that everyone has the right to experience happiness to the fullest. You may be thinking, well, in the Bible, it states that same-sex marriage is a sin. But according to 11points.com, the Bible also states that consuming shellfish, divorce, tattoos, blending fabrics together, and any form of birth control is considered immoral. So in Matthew 5:32, it states, "But I tell you, everyone who divorces his wife, except in the case of sexual immorality, causes her to commit adultery. And whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery." Well, this has all been, and in common times, it's not unusual now, unfortunately. And Leviticus 19:28 reads, "You shall not make any cuts in your body for the dead, nor make any tattoo marks on yourself. I am the Lord." And in Genesis 38:9, Onan knew that the offspring would not be his, so when he went to his brother's wife, he wasted his seed on the ground, not to give offspring to his brother. But what he did was displeasing in the sight of the Lord, and he too took his life. So these are things that have all been stated in the Bible, but, we can ask for forgiveness now. So most disregard these subjects and think, oh, well, that was ancient times, and these actions were when these actions were condemned. If that's the case, then homosexuality should be a thing of the past also. Also, if you're trying to use the Holy Book of God against homosexuals, according to Open Bible Info, it says in the book of Luke 6:37, judge not and you will not be judged, condemn not and you will not be condemned, forgive and you will be forgiven. Translating into God is the only one that can judge a human being. And in conclusion, allowing people to have the marriage benefits, homosexual couples, the same benefits as heterosexual couples, and allowing each human to express one's love for one another regardless of sex, and to experience happiness to the fullest, are factors why same-sex marriage should be recognized by all U.S. governments. Thank you.
That's only 3 minutes.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
Did I talk fast? No, 397.